Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Howzzat Cuz. We are back, and we are here to discuss the Women's World Cup. It's nearing to an end. It's been a historic Women's World Cup in many senses because we had Scotland and Ireland winning their first ever World Cup games. I think Scotland beat Ireland to win their first game,
Yeah.
and then Ireland beat West Indies to win their first game. Orla Prendergast to the fore. And then we had Pakistan losing to Bangladesh for the first time, or rather, maybe the better way to put it is Bangladesh beating Pakistan for the first time. And we had, neither the defending World Cup, ODI World Cup champion, nor the defending T20 champion making it to the semi-finals. We finished with the semi-finals where, Australia swept uh, South Africa and
Windies.
sorry, Australia swept Windies and England, beat South Africa. And we've also had some historic retirements with Elia Tahuhu, Sophie Devine, and Susie Bates calling it a day. It's sad to see them go. I'd not heard anything from Marizan Cap, so I'm not going to put Marizan Cap or Harmanpreet or anyone else in that category yet. Before you start throwing your bats and boots at
Shabnam
me, I think
Ismail again.
Shabnam
We
Ismail, I
don't
don't
know.
know. She can always come back.
Harman is playing. Harman is playing for the Asian Games. She's been picked.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think she said Olympics as well. So
yeah. So I don't want to comment on that and get thrown bats at me from her monster fans.
Yeah.
We did see one her monster innings though. The innings of, for me, an amazing innings. But it's the familiar faces in Australia and England, the
uh,
unbeaten
ana-
teams
another
to
headline
face.
on top.
Yeah,
Another headline on top. India, South Africa, Australia, and England, or
qualify.
whatever,
Great
qualify for the
Britain
Olympics.
qualify for
Great Britain.
the 2028 Olympics. I would love to see the Great Britain team is going to be a better team because now you'll have Bryce sisters and Orla Prendergast also making it into that. Although we should see how who's going to pick what. The Like Naveen rightly put, Australia, South Africa, India, and Great Britain have qualified for 2028 Olympics. Two more teams, one the host nation if it comes between the top, if it's in the
15.
ICC top 15 rankings, they qualify, and then there is a regional qualification tournament that has been planned to pick the other qualifier. Right. After all that, I think just to say we have familiar faces in the final again with Australia, an unbeaten dominating run to the finals, almost as if they want to say that this is our tournament to win and lose. And England who's played a remarkable. I think Danny White Hodge is in supreme
Tournament.
form,
Beautiful tournament.
right? And
Literally.
when they couldn't do it, they always have Nacho Brunt coming back from injury to win it for them versus South Africa in the
Semis.
semi-finals. Having said this, but we'll start with what has been a disappointing campaign for the Indian women. What are your takes on that?
I mean, from the when we were predicting, looking at the teams, and when we were saying what teams can do what, we always said that the middle part of the team is looking weak,
Middle
especially
order.
with the middle order, Yastika
Yastika.
Bhatia, Jemima Rodriguez, and Harmanpreet Kaur. So all three batters are very supreme talent, but they are quite similar to each other. So this is where the innings went slow. You could have tried something else over there. You could have put Pooja Vatsakar, or you could have had
Full
Asha Chobe come
Mali
in.
got in full Mali, but you didn't. You
Yeah,
tried, but you didn't. We tried all 16 players, which was I've. It is a rare occurrence that happens that you try all the players that you take. I still don't understand what is that over dependence on Sri Lanka, where even the coach had come out and said that that was a great loss for them. I
It's an
don't
injury, right?
understand
I
that.
think they've also lost other people, right? They didn't have Amanjot Kaur. I don't know whether Pooja Vastrkar is completely fit yet, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
They also
No, no, but
lost.
what I meant was you still have players who can replace them and still
No,
elevate
I
that
think
team with
I
the
think there are two problems with this Indian team, right? One, the middle order is a bit. There's a middle order muddle where you do not know whom to send where, and the pace bowling, right? that is one thing that is there. You have Nandini Sharma. I think she's one good bowler that you have. You
But
need to
it's
play
a
her.
debut series, right? It's
Yeah,
a debut
no, yeah.
World Cup.
So
Debut
that is why
World
you
Cup.
could. I would have played her like even irrespective of win or less. I would have played her all games because the person that you have instead of her is Renika Singh Thakur.
It's been terrible.
Renika Renika has. I think she was never the leader of the pack. It's not that I don't know why you want her to put as leader of your pack because she has never been that. I get the appeal of that she has experience bowling in these kind of tournaments, but I think I would have bet on Nandini Sharma going forward. And I don't know if you can play both Radha Yadav and Dipti Sharma, right? When you have Dipti Sharma, why do you want to play Radha Yadav as well? Because for me, they both play similar kind of a role, and they're not. It's not that you're going to get if Deepti like Radha is a good backup for Deepti, but not in your starting. I don't think Radha is starting 11. And I don't know, there is something that has gone right with the middle, and I don't know.
No,
Sometimes
even our
Smriti,
openers did not perform quite well, right?
no, I
Even
think
our openers
Shafali
were.
did what Shafali did. I would not blame Shafali a lot. And Smriti, one innings where against Australia, I don't know
I
what
mean, but
happened.
that was a crunch match.
What happened,
That,
Smriti was,
you knew it was a quarterfinal, and even then,
but still,
No, but I think did the middle order model contribute to her playing slower?
maybe. But she could have trusted Harman to do Harman against Australia and could have gone a bit faster. But yeah, that is the only thing because the way
even there,
middle
I
order,
think that Australia game, Harman should have been three rather than Jemmy to be three, because the game had dragged on for so long that you could have skipped Jemmy and just brought in Harman so that it was a bit faster,
And
uh,
also, I didn't like
and
the
then
call
brought in
of.
Richard for sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the call of in 19th over you bring in Richa. Like what would she do at that time with
20th
like
over,
no
last over.
bowlers? Yeah, sorry, 20th over. You could have brought her a bit early, or you could uh, do something at that moment. Like even Jemmy would have been much bigger threat than Richa at that time. So it was not a good call, in my opinion, at that time.
Yeah, but as much as we can say that they lost a match versus Australia, I think the South Africa loss is what stung them more, right? Where the middle order, Jessica 15 of 13, Jemmy 12 of 14, Harman 24 of 22. That's like barely all of them combined to score at 100.
Yeah.
You, and then even Deepti was the one who had to put that to 158 on that surface. And then you
Yes.
had them down for three, and then Marisan played the innings of the tournament with three catch drops. So your fielding
Yeah.
was not good. Your bowling has been all over the place, except I think Sri Charani has been remarkable. She's the highest
And
wicket
Dipti
taker,
definitely.
Sharma.
and Deepti Sharma. But Sri Charani, Deepti Sharma, and your openers. I think these are the only thing. But you already knew this going into the tournament that this is
Yeah.
the strength. I never thought anyone else stepped up to really compete. And what do you think? Where do you think Indian cricket should? What see the analysis that I'm listening are what we can still win. It is just a one-off. But do you think there's a larger thing where they need to start planning for Harman's replacement, right? How do they fill up their fast bowling stocks, right? There are a lot of fast bowlers, but like Bhuvan says, why are they always injured? Right? Be it Vastrkar, be it Shranka Patil. Shranka Patil is not a fast bowler. Her mentality is that of a fast bowler, but be it
But
Amanjot
yeah, with
Kaur is
her
injured.
injury record, I doubt she can. I mean, I hope she can, but I doubt she can.
So where do you see, especially in the T20 format? I think in the ODI format, you have players you can
Yeah.
still get through. In the T20 format, how do you think India should reshape if they plan to win a World Cup or even the Olympics?
I think they
So I
should unleash Richa Ghosh a bit more. I know Richa has a highest record, but she only scored 80 runs this tournament, which I don't think. I think Richa would be an ideal replacement for Harman. Faster and fix her a place, right? I would say five. Richa, no matter what, Richa bats five, irrespective of what the situation or how many wickets fall. You say, I know this is bit of a old thinking where T20 is more about, but I
Entry
don't
points.
entry point, but I don't think women cricket is still at that point where you calculate far around entry points, because I don't, because this Indian team is not built that way, right? You do not have enough players for you to think. If you're thinking of Australian team, they can do the entry points bit, but I don't think this Indian team is that versatile enough for you to do those entry points. If you're trying to do the entry points, then the way you do not have enough players with international experience for you to do it. So that is where I say
So you
reach
have
out.
2 years for the next World Cup, right? Right, next World Cup and Olympics. Can't you debut someone like Anushka Sharma or Harleen Deol improves her game
Anushka
and
Sharma
become
has debuted in
But I
Australia. I
think,
mean, debut is
don't you
better, but
think
yeah,
uh,
integration.
Harleen and Yastika is kind of similar style of
Har-
batting?
Harleen is a bit quicker than Yastika.
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
but I think Harleen has a bit more potential to attack. So
Who's our
you
ODI
can.
opener? Sorry.
Pratika is too slow,
Pratika is
right?
too slow.
Pratika
Pratika
too
is.
too slow. Pratika is slow
So
in ODIs itself, is what I feel. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
so somehow you need to play Baramati for. I think you need to fix Fulmari at three. I know Harman should bat six. Harman should not. I get the appeal of playing Harman, but I think Harman should now step back and say, for the next generation to evolve, Fulmali should bat three. Like you'll have Smriti and Shefali, and then you Baram. Like I hope she can maximize the power play. If Shefali goes early, you can have Baramati at three, so that your power play will maximize. Then you'll have Jimmy who can control the innings from number four, where she can bat at a higher rate or at lower rate, and then Richa for you to finish. And then if all these five cannot do it, then Harman comes in, and Harman either can play quick or slow based on situation. I think this is how I think you need to structure, and you anyway have Deepti, your all season player at coming at number seven, where
Yeah,
she can
most
do
underrated. Yeah,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And
I
then
think WPL might give us more power hitters so that that
definitely,
evolves the game.
Definitely.
definitely.
But
Right.
I don't know, within these 2 years you'll get those many free hitters and you're going to induce and so with the current setup, how you this is how I think they need to
Yeah.
change a bit.
Yeah,
And
Bharti at three is interesting. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm. What? Okay, that's the batting. What about the bowling? Right. I
I
think in
think
spinners you have Sri Charni is fixed
and
and
yeah,
Deepti
Sri
has
Charni
fixed.
and
What about
Deepti fixed. I think I would play Nandini Sharma more. I know I get the appeal of Neerkansh, but I'll play Nandini Sharma more, and then I'll see who would be the other two. Right? Will I go
Reddy, I
with?
think even Reddy is kind of fixed, right? The way she plays.
Arundhati Reddy, like her performance has been
I
good.
think it depends, right? I think Vastakar is the first choice.
Yeah,
Amarjot is the second choice, and Arundhati Reddy is the third choice. So I don't know if she'll be consistently be playing for the team. So this is where, if Reddy is the most injury free of the three, then keep on playing Reddy, right? If that is the case. So it depends,
I'm
right? You require consistency in that. Then Reddy plays, and then you play three of your most injury prone, either Shreyanka or mm,
Pooja
Amanjot
Vaskar?
Vatsakar.
or Pooja Vasakar. One of those three plays, because considering those three are most injured for you, but the value that they add is far more than any other player. That is how I see it going forward.
Okay, what about Kranti Gaud or
Yeah,
other?
I mean,
I don't know the other pacers.
there are other pacers as well who are coming.
I think
There
Kranti Gaud
are
is in the squad for World Cup for Asia Games.
no,
Yeah, she played.
I
She
think she's
played.
in the team for Asian Games.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, so I
Naveen, you
think
were saying.
yeah, Naveen.
Naveen, you were saying something. Sorry.
No, no. So that's what I mean.
You
I
agree
think
with what Kishore is
more of
saying about the
yeah,
broad? Okay.
yeah, more of the more and more WPL and more I think when we go and play other leagues. So this is where the women's game gets interesting, right? Where you can go and play other leagues as well. So
Okay.
from that, I think the learning is quite a lot. So yeah, I think we should be fine. I mean, ODIs we are fine. Only thing is T20s. It's just that our ceiling is looking semis. Our ceiling is
Not
look,
looking finals.
not looking finals. So
Fair.
yeah,
Go
that's
on,
it.
last words on India.
I think continue building your pace battery. Like give everybody chance. Take people more. Build it more, and look after that middle order. Like the main concern is that middle order. Like you need a far more attacking batter over there than like the three
The
which I
current three.
named.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's on India. And my last thoughts are, blood more people to find replacements for Harman, because Harman, as much as I want Harman to keep playing forever, but you know, we can't. The next team that I just want to touch upon is South Africa, because they made it to the semis, but it required like a Marzan cap innings of the next level to for them to make it to the semis. Uh, but after making so many finals, they lost at semis. What is it that South Africa need to do for them to take the next step ahead? And I know that Laura Boulevard had a average to a below
Yeah.
average tournament. Is that what was missing for them?
No, I mean you can't only depend on Laura Goodwart, right? Like how much can one person do? They
Yeah,
can have a bad series, bad tournament and stuff.
yeah,
So that team needs to, again, like as you said, for Indian cricket team, they need to look after their own replacements for Mahazan Cap, for Shabnam Ismail, for even for Wolfart. You need someone over there more attacking with her, and like I don't know if maybe down the line you need to find one replacement for her also, like to smoothen the transition rather than taking a lot more time. So
okay,
also like I don't understand. Like fix the position of I forget.
Nadeem de Klerk.
Nadine de Klerk. What is
okay,
this rotation of I can play you number 3, 4, or I will play you number 8, 9. Like
yeah,
fix a position.
yeah,
So
fair,
in that way, like that is what they need to look at.
yeah. I mean, before I come to you, I think Kishore has to leave. So, Kishore, your thoughts on South Africa and the entire tournament also before?
Yeah. I think for South Africa, I think there is a bit of a, I think even they are having a bit of a middle order issue similar to India. I think the middle order is really crucial for, they'll have to find players to build that middle order back. I think they're going to have a couple of retirements and few experienced players going away. Uh, they'll have to see how they're going to fit in even their keeper up. I think the keeper is a good player, but she cannot score quicker. So how are they going to pivot with her, and how are they going to do with it? And I think overall for me, this has been, I think Australia proved why they are Australia. Australia are said that okay, two tournaments. If you thought the best we could do is semi-final, we're going to show you why we are the team to beat
Yeah,
for everybody to see. I think they played so well. But disappointed with West Indies. The two games that they lost back to back 2 games. I don't know. That is such a momentum team. West Indies sometimes is that the moment you lose one, you completely lose, and the momentum is lost, and you start losing, which I don't know. That is something that they need to fix. That team is
yeah,
not. It's not a bad team for you to one loss should not affect you that badly, and you need to make a comeback. I think those are my final two thoughts. And England, I hope Natsuwa Burns plays and defeats Australia, but
yeah.
a
That's
bit
your
of
take also.
MI bias coming in. So, but I'm hoping, yeah, I'm hoping it'll lead to something good and even in there, because I
Okay,
hope Heather Knight and Natsuwa Burns sign off with a win, and
okay,
because it's I feel it's one of their last tournaments that they're playing.
okay, okay. Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks, Kishore, for your thoughts,
yeah,
and we'll catch you again on
yeah,
the next time. Thank
yeah.
you. Moving to Naveen. So about South Africa, um,
Yeah, Brits had a
yeah, she did.
good tournament, but I think still it is a bit slower as expected. Like her strike rates are not that high. But yeah, I think it is the middle order issue. I think they have to sort it out somehow. and maybe, I mean, somehow it still feels the team to beat more than England. It still feels like, yeah. So
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
but I think they played a poor game versus England, right? After
yeah,
having, I think that team, I think Marzan had one innings in her, and that innings came against India. I don't think, uh, I don't think, you know, the batting has been an issue for. I mean, not an issue. They have players.
it's just
It's the
that
position.
slow it feels. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's just that how do you position them? Because I thought Annie Dickerson has been like a good find for them. But again, I think she's someone young. She needs more opportunities, etc. So yeah, that's on South Africa. The team that I mean, New Zealand, I thought they overperformed last time. So I think this is where they. I didn't expect them to lose to West Indies, though. Let me be honest. I just thought they started the tournament so poorly, and once you start a tournament so poorly in such a short tournament,
yeah,
right? It becomes really difficult for you to catch up and play. But they're also losing their three major stars in Sophie
yeah,
Devine,
yeah.
Dia Tahuhu, and Susie Bates
Susie Bates.
go well in retirement, and we wish you all the best. But uh, do you see New Zealand, rebuilding and coming back? I think there is some talent there, but what do you think about New Zealand?
This World Cup feels so this
Old school?
a trans no a transition of women's cricket altogether, right?
Yeah,
Where
it is. It is.
it you the people that you started, I mean, at least when
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
started
started. I
following,
started. Should be played when I started following
yeah,
also. So yeah.
it's same. So since we started following women's cricket, it is these people who have played for such a long time, and then now everyone is at a retirement stage. So it feels like a transition for so many teams. So overall, it feels like a transition for women's cricket altogether. So yeah, I mean, I hope the New Zealand gets out of that. New Zealand is a team that gets out of that quite easily. So yeah, I hope that, because else they are in quite a lot of trouble, because that middle order is not everywhere. It's a middle order problem, but that middle order looks the weakest of all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
I mean, it's hard to see like so many people just saying quits to the game. Like especially the whole New Zealand team is now will be of new faces, and I don't know. Like it feels very weird to see people who you grew watching up with, like the match whom you grew up watching, leave the game. So I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw the very later stages of Sophie Devine, but she was quite significant as well for the
yeah.
games she played. So it
Phenomenal.
was,
Yeah.
yeah. So for me, yeah, that New Zealand team, I still feel there is a lot of talent, but I don't see immediate comeback of this. It would
Oh,
take time, but
rebuilding will take time.
eventually they will be a force to reckon.
Absolutely. And the other semi-finalists now, West Indies. Sad they had to go out that way, but I think I agree with what Haley Matthews says. It's not an issue. It's an issue of the pipeline. They don't have the depth. It's an issue of the infrastructure. Not enough girls are taking up cricket in the Caribbean islands, and that is because administrators are not doing enough for girls to play cricket, right? And that needs to be looked at. How can you ensure that more and more kids are playing? Because it's only if you have strong competing teams will the sport flourish, right? I love that they made a run of semi-finals, but they
Yeah.
ran into probably the strongest Australian team there. Any
Also,
thoughts?
it didn't help that Doughton was injured just before the
Doughton
match.
was injured. Yeah, it didn't help. Doughton got injured. It looked like an anxiety attack, unfortunately. That's so sad
Yeah.
that that happened, and I hope she's doing well. But yeah, I think West Indies. Any thoughts on West Indies before we move to the finalists?
Not much, but I feel like if like what Haley Matthews said that they need to look like West Indies need to look at. their pipelines, like both men's and women's team. There is a great talent there. Like the limited amount of people which we saw, it was so good that uh, we still love their players
Yeah,
more. Like
exactly. Exactly.
we always have a soft corner for West Indian team.
Absolutely.
So I genuinely feel that they should come back and they should look at their infrastructure and everything and they should make a team over there. Like
I
more
think
and more, bring more and more players out of there.
even if some players try to decide and go and play for them, even that would be a good, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And coming to the finalists, England versus Australia. Please go check out our predictions race. All of
Yeah.
us have already said, who's going to win it, right? We have who's some said England, some said Australia. But England, right? The unbeaten team, one unbeaten team of the tournament, with performances from Danny White-Hodge. I think Sophia Dunkley had a couple of good performances.
Yeah.
Nacho Brunt in the semi-finals. I'm not sure who's taking wickets for them. I didn't follow it.
Eccleston has
Ec-
been great.
I can't
Okay.
Eccleston
pronounce her name
has found
currently, but
form again.
F
Who?
from like the fast bowler. I think her name starts with F.
Freya, Freya Bell, Freya Kemp.
Priya Kemp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can
Oh,
Yeah,
Eccleston's
yeah.
taken 9 wickets, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charlie Dean has been good form.
Charlie
Yeah.
Dean, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So it's good to see Eccleston back in form. What we discussed in the pre preview was Eccleston is in no good form, but yeah, she has come good. Danny White Hodge has had tournament of her
Tournament
life.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, after the baby, I think the baby has helped quite a lot in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so so these two have contributed quite a lot, and then of course there's Heather Knight and NSB who is always there. So yeah, it's been good watching England. Like this is the first time I'm happy watching England to the counterpart of their men's team.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And they played well. They played well
yeah.
consistently
yeah,
in all the matches, and they've ensured that they're going into the finals with a lot of confidence. And yeah, the other team, the team they'll be facing, the six-time World Cup, not defending champion, but
Champions.
six-time T20 World Cup winners, Australia, who look strong, who look like
yeah.
everyone is firing.
Every time we talk about this only.
Be
So
it Beth Mooney, be it Litchfield, Elise Perry, Ash
Wall,
Gardner,
the way Wall is giving starts and
Wall.
Gardner is finishing it. I
And to
mean,
top it off, their captain, Sophie Molyneux, has been
yeah,
amazing. And it proves why she was picked as the captain,
yeah.
right? She's
They
also
wanted a
there lead.
tactician, and she is that tactician, that
Yeah,
like
right.
brilliant tactician.
They bat till 10, they bowl, everyone bowls. They bat till 11, sorry.
Yeah.
What do you have to say on the Australian team?
I mean, who can beat them, man? That team looks quite scary. Like just imagine a team where McGrath is not playing. McGrath is
Yeah,
not in the 11.
yeah.
Like
I mean, they
Alana
can play
King
what?
is not
McGrath or
starting.
Sutherland.
Alana King is not starting. Grace Harris is not starting. So
Grace Harris is in Australia. She's not even in England, right? No, it is fantastic, fantastic team. I think, and they played like that with a vengeance that they have want to
yeah.
win this. They want to prove.
We thought Gardner was over, right? Or
No,
kind
she
of
was not.
tailing down after the WPL. But my goodness, the way she's playing this tournament, finishing with
Also,
the bat, bowling like brilliantly.
Yeah, Bhuvan.
I have a question for you guys. To like we always say like Aussies leave the game when they are in the highest, or English people leave the game when they are in the on their highest.
No, no, no,
Would
no. We just
would
saw one
we
person not leave the game when they are at their highest.
that person we can't say much, but we spoke a lot about him. By the you can also yeah. So would we see someone leaving like this format, not the whole game? I wish it doesn't happen, but would we see?
So the see the I think people would have left had there not been an Olympics.
Yeah.
Right. I
Okay.
think the Olympics is what makes it like very alluring for them to
Yeah.
go play in the Olympics, right? Which is
Except for
why,
Perry, I don't see anyone going away.
no,
And
even
even
Perry
Perry
wants to
has to
win.
be. Yeah, yeah,
Even Perry would want to win the Olympics, right? So it's just very alluring. Had there not been an Olympics in 2 years, maybe you would have seen them like maybe Perry. I would have
yeah.
said maybe Perry would have said, "Nah, I'm like done." I think because I think Perry is the oldest in the team. I think
Yeah,
everyone else
Perry's
is
the
much
oldest,
younger,
35. Yeah.
and she's lost. Her friends like Elisa Healy's gone. Everyone that she's played with is gone. And she still keeps performing. I just can't understand this person, man. Like the one who won RCB the first ever trophy. Anyway, that is my bias coming in now.
The
Uh,
the goat of cricket.
God of cricket. Any closing thoughts? Okay, who do you think will win the match on Sunday?
I mean, predictions are out. I said England, so I'll stick with England. I
Oh,
hope somehow if Lauren Bell has the match of her life, and Eccleston has the match of her life, and Danny Whitehorse has match of her life, they will do it.
so many people have to have the match of their lives. Go on.
Yeah.
The heart says England, but mind with all calculations, this Australian team can't be defeated.
Yeah, and that's it. My heart also doesn't say England. My heart says Australia. My mind also says Australia. And I just want this fantastic team to win this tournament and, show that, the last two were just flukes. And that's why they didn't win. And on that note, please let us know who do you think will win the Women's World Cup and who do you think has been your favorite player and what changes that the Indian women's cricket team
Women's
need to
cricket
do to
team.
compete. And as usual, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow us everywhere at Howzzat Cuz. We are on Instagram too. We keep providing a lot of updates on that. Also, we have a sister football channel, Backfire Cuz, where we have been doing a lot of FIFA World Cup content. Some hot takes, some not so hot takes. So please go follow us there also. And yeah, thank you. We'll see you again soon.